Snake Speckle sat just outside the medicine den. Dodon had been feeling under the weather when she woke this morning. She didn't want to bother anyone, but Snake Speckle had finally convinced her to get checked by Slatestone. He could hear her coughing inside as Pixel came over. She had a slight limp on one of her paws, and as she passed him, she hesitated slightly before rushing past. Soon after, Dodon came out with a frustrated look on her face. I'm sick, I'm afraid. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Warrior Cats challenge here in Sims 3. So it looks like already in Leaffall now, we already have our first sickness, which fortunately for us is simply a common cold. Unfortunately for us, it can definitely spread in the clan and become worse. So Slatestone has to, well, she's already met her right now. Pixel also was sick last time. She simply had a thorn. Slatestone is removing it right now as we speak. But Dodon has to stay for a little while to actually get checked out and get some herbs. So I'm actually going to pause it for just a second, and we are going to look up a common cold and what that actually, how you would treat that. So on Dodon here, let's see. I have written down the effects. She got it for 4 days. She could have gotten between 2 and 8 days of common cold. She has half hunting, which just means if I do send her out hunting, I can only do it, in this case, 4 times instead of her usual 8. But every time she hunts, well, maybe a successful hunt? No. I think every time she hunts... Actually, yeah. Every time she catches a prey... Per catch is what we're gonna write here. So every time she catches a prey, she loses 25% sleep. Now, this is a contagious sickness. She's gonna be sleeping in the medicine den now because it is 20% per cat sleeping in the same den at night, which is quite a lot. I'm not gonna count if she just by herself goes over and sleeps somewhere. That's not really fair, because the cats do that quite a lot. Or maybe I should actually count that one. I think I will. Anywho, every day it is a 5% chance for every single cat on the lot, and this increases by 5% depending on how many cats are sick. And there is also a 10% risk of becoming white cough because we are in Leaffall right now. They can also get common colds during the rest of the year, but that wouldn't have that chance to develop into white cough. And white cough can develop into green cough. So it's definitely something we want to sort of heal her for right now. Now, the way this is treated is... I mean, you can eat well, so you can have a rare rodent, for example. But we actually have something to treat her in here, and that would be Greenleaf. So you can only give 1 treatment per day, just to make it fair, so we can't just remove all sicknesses whenever it happens. But she's actually gonna be treated by Slatestone with a little bit of Greenleaf here. So we're gonna delete this Greenleaf, and in turn, Greenleaf actually removes, let's see, 2 days if the interaction is successful. So there's a lot of there's a lot of random generators here. If you guys don't want to see this in the future, be sure to let me know so I can sort of prepare a little bit better in the future. But medicine cats have, well, basically 100% chance of doing it. So it did work we're gonna put this down to 2 days of common cold left. Whew, there we go. So Dodon has a common cold, but it has been treated. And I mean, this seems like we have a lot of medicine right now, but I mean, if everyone in the clan suddenly gets a cold, and I mean, it's not pending very well to already have used one of our healing herbs, green leaf specifically. It does not give me hope, at least. And actually, Slatestone, don't you have a honey? You do. You have a honeypot ant. So we're actually gonna go over here. Oh, he's vomiting. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, because now we gotta roll and see if he's also sick. So let's put out a random generator. Oh gosh, darn it. Of course he is. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Well, I shall I suppose I shall be right back to see what his sickness actually is. So 2 seconds here. There we go. So it turns out that he is simply tired. He has a little bit of fatigue. He simply just overworked himself. So he actually rolled, there's a 1 out of 3 days, and he actually rolled all 3 days, which is a little bit unfortunate. So fatigue isn't that bad. He just has a 75% sleep at all times. So he's basically there already. There we go. Now, with common colds, I actually did have a thing where in the past, when I played this challenge, it would be every interaction would have a 5% chance of a cat becoming sick. But I changed it to per lot because, my goodness, it was pain. Very, very painful to always keep an eye on the sick cat. Oh, Rook, you caught a plasma bug? That's amazing. And I mean, she would know, considering she kind of knows. Man, she's only caught medical items. That's interesting. But yeah, no, I changed it to 5% for everyone on the lot instead, because it was exhausting keeping an eye on the sick cat constantly and what they were doing. And it was just constant tabbing out of the game over and over again. It was not fun. So we have changed it to on the lot instead. Now the kittens are actually a little bit hungry. Snake Speckle, what are you up to? Of course you're hunting. It wouldn't be Snake Speckle without some hunting. Man, today is surprisingly laggy. I feel like every now and then it's just laggier than other days. It's kind of interesting how that works. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Wait, what did you catch here? Is that a chip bag? No, she caught a bird. Oh, that's so cool. Can I see the bird? I can't really see the bird. Here it kind of looks like a fish, not gonna lie. Oh, is this a snake skin? Whoops, I thought it was a bird. Yeah, that's a snake skin. But that's so cool. And Pixel is just having a great old time playing. Cinder is eating some delicious food. Snake Speckle actually wants to talk to Sunny, not Cinder, so that's a little bit unfortunate. And these kittens are actually getting pretty close. We're almost halfway to having them grow up. Now, speaking of Sunny, there she is. She's just sniffing around. I bet you she would go over here and watch this bird. There we go. Oh, goodness. Okay, yeah, maybe not the best hunter. Oh, Snake Speckle, why? Thankfully, you've caught some rare items lately, because I remember you were very, very close to getting 5 chip bags in your inventory. Speaking of, do we have anyone who has that? No, it seems like all our little cats are pretty good, actually. Okay, so these two are gonna socialize, and then I bet you they will just chase around with each other. You should probably pee. in the puddle. Why not? Hopefully no one drinks water from that puddle anymore. Oh, and Rook has actually decided to go over and play with Dodon here. Are you guys chasing? No, you're just goofing around. That makes sense. Twig is catching a turtle right next to them. What is... Oh, apparently Slatestone got cancelled for or trying to stalk for prey. We're gonna have Slatestone kind of fix up her stuff. There was another... Oh, that's a two-leg. Never mind, I thought it was another monster. Never mind. Nope, it's just a random two-leg running around. Twig is not happy about that, clearly. He would probably want to... I mean, we're gonna send him out hunting, I think. And then we're gonna say that that is sort of him... building these roads that he want to build. Actually, he wants to talk to Cinder. Have a good time with her. Talk to her. Maybe play a little bit. Cinder, no. Oh, you're pouncing your dad. Oh, well, I'm sorry, Cinder. Oh, Slatestone. Peeing in the middle of everything. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so I could take... Cinder kind of just pounces everyone, so I'm gonna just have her pounce. She seems pretty lively, actually. She's very noisy. She's curious and dull, and she is scared of Thunderpaths. I wonder if she would actually love Twig. Because he's the one protecting them from Thunderpaths now. Yeah, I feel like these two would actually... Or Cinder would actually be very interested in Twig all of a sudden. Considering he's doing that. So we're gonna pounce once more. Friendly sniff, maybe socialize, and then goof around a little bit. Dodon's eating stuff, that's great. You should be eating a little bit more stuff, though. Okay, oh yeah. No, I got confused. I was thinking about the lifetime rewards. And then I remembered that a Slatestone should get one. I'm wondering, because I wanted to give the not the super smart, the alpha pet. I was thinking of giving this to leaders with 9 lives. That's like their kind of thing they get from that. From the 9 lives, that is. And then I was thinking, if we have a leader who's coming over and doesn't have enough points for it, I wonder if StarClan then rejects them. That's a pretty interesting thought. Yeah, see, Pixel has more lifetime rewards than Blaze does. Like, I wonder if that just... And Twig! Twig has been here for so long! Now I feel a little bit bad, Twig, sorry. But yeah, I'm wondering if that might be a thing you could do. To kind of spice up the gameplay a little bit. And speaking of leaders, we actually need to kind of become a clan soon enough. I feel like that's kind of a priority we should have. I just don't know how these cats would kind of... Oh, someone else has barfed. I don't know who it is though, so... Can't really generate for that one. I wonder... Oh, wow! You guys, look at this! So Sunny actually has way more lifetime rewards than Cinder does right now. And the way they get them is having the mood up here, I believe. In this green area. So Sunny actually seems to have been having a happier kithood than Cinder has. That's interesting. And Slatestone, that is just not your den. Your den is all the way over here. What are you... what are you doing? Oh, and Twig and Cinder are still running around and just having some fun. That's lovely to see. I can't wait until the kittens get once as well when they grow up. That's gonna be really, really fun. Slate stone is who I was thinking of here. Yeah. You're gonna mark that as your favorite spot because it is your favorite spot. You silly little cat. Okay. There we go. So, and I have no clue who's gonna be the leader, by the way. I mean, Rook wants to be leader, but she also doesn't like forests. So maybe she doesn't want this territory for herself. I'm having a hard time. But who else? Who else? I mean, Dodon and Snake Speckle. Well, at least Dodon. See, I don't feel like either of those would really be fit to be leader, maybe? I'm unsure. I mean, perhaps Snake Speckle. I feel like Dodon is too timid, sort of. Not timid, but she's reserved, right? But she does want equity in the clan, so I don't know. Snake Speckle, I feel like, is more of a loner. He's thoughtful and argumentative. He wants to be the best warrior he can, though. But he seems a little bit more lonesome in that sense. Oh, and Twig actually wants to give a gift to Cinder. That is so cute. That is so cute. Okay. Blaze, you hang out with your little daughter right here. There we go. I just had to fix something. Oh, look at Blaze. He actually has a little bit of an injury, a little bit of a scar left on both his ear and his... I don't know if you guys can see it. It's very, very faint on his ginger fur. But he has a little bit of a scar on the left ear, as well as his leg. But, there we go. Oh, these two are so cute. Sunny, you should play a little bit with your dad. You have a chase hyper mentality. You would probably chase him. Twig, you're gonna go off to sleep. That's fine. Snake Speckle, you're sleeping up there. Your sleep spot is down here, little... Oh, and Dodon, come on. You guys are sleeping in the same den. What is this? The full moon has arrived. Come on, you two. This is ridiculous. Do you guys... Actually, Dodon, no, you're not. You're not sleeping here. What am I saying? What am I saying? No, you're not sleeping here. And Twig, this is your spot. What is this? But Dodon actually did get in a nest here while Snake Speckle was here, so I'm gonna actually roll. Oops, that's not the roll button. I'm gonna roll one time. Ooh, he got a 29. But he actually needs to get a 20 or lower for it to happen. So, you are not sick, Snake Speckle, thank goodness. Twig, you can sleep right there. And Sunny, this is just not your den at all. You sleep in the nursery, my friend, in the nursery. There we go. Blaze, I guess this can be your spot, that's fine. Twig is just not feeling that spot. Okay, what about over here? You wanna sleep there? Sometimes the cats just decide what they want to do themselves. Rook is off to eat a black snake. That is really cool, actually. Just because I love Rook. I love a little black cat. Very, very cool. Well, tonight seems pretty quiet. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit just so we can get through the night where it seems like everyone's just kind of sleeping, except for Cinder, who should not be out and about like this, and who should actually also be sleeping in the nursery together with her mom and her sister. There we go. There we go. That's much nicer, don't you think, Cinder? Then we're gonna mark you as a favorite spot. And it seems like everyone's just sleeping except for Rook. I suppose Rook can go out and do some hunting. Is that... Oh, it's Slatestone. Slatestone is awake. Oh, actually, Slatestone wanted to talk to Rook. So let's send her back here. Slatestone is also very pretty, though. And Rook actually caught a ladybug. Let's have you two sniff each other. Because Rook has a lot of medical items like this, and a plasma bug, and a red assassin beetle. Like, what? How did you get all that? I bet Slatestone is very impressed. I would be. And our forest spirit over here is dying, but you know, that's fine. We'll just boost her stuff a little bit there. Is that a dog? Sorry, am I hearing a dog somewhere? Where is there a dog? Hello? There better not be a dog here. Better not be, no. We don't want any dogs here. No offense to dogs. Dogs are lovely. But not in a Wildcat series. I can't find any. Goodness gracious, it is lagging today. I have pretty much tried my best, my absolute best, to make Sims 3 as little laggy as possible without doing, without putting the graphics down a heck ton. She wants to nuzzle, run around. I guess she's getting a bit restless. That makes sense. I would be a bit restless as well if I had been stuck for, well, half a moon, but at this point it's 3 moons, to be fair, with the kittens' ages. Now we're pretty much doing everything in like twice the speed here, so at 1 year the cat is 2 years old, pretty much. In real life we're doing it a bit faster, obviously, because it's a game and we need to get somewhere. The only exception to this is the kittens, who are only kittens for 1 season. Well, yeah, no, actually it does fit. Hold on, I just completely... No, yeah, hold on. I need to think. Before I say anything completely weird here. Yeah, they're kittens for 1 season. And that would be 2 seasons in reality. So they would be 6 moons. An apprentice is an apprentice for about 24 days. Until... It's the apprentices that it doesn't count for. That's what it is. Because in the books, apprentices are apprentices for about half a year to a year, possibly. In this, it's half a year if we count the actual days, and if you double it, then it's an entire year. So, point is, if we have a cat who has lived here throughout 2 of in-game years, they are basically 4 years old. So after about 1 in-game year, they are... how old are they? 2 years. Sorry if it gets confusing. That's just kind of, unfortunately, how it's gonna work here. So that's all in all pretty darn cool. but a little bit confusing apparently. Anyhow, let's look at Twig. Actually has a little bit of stuff. Oh, the vehicles were removed. Maybe that's what was causing all that lag. But I do think I'm actually gonna end the episode here. Hopefully we can sort of get a little bit of a clearer explanation as to how... Or are these two goofing around? They are. That's so cute. A little bit of a clear explanation and a little bit of guidance from StarClan soon enough to see how it's gonna turn out with becoming a clan. So, I will handle some stuff behind the scenes, and hopefully by the next episode we will have a little bit of a clearer picture as to where to go from here. Because at this point I would say that the cats did actually... monster! Stupid monster. Getting in the way of Thistle's life. Oh well. But yes, hopefully we can actually get a little bit of a clearer picture, because at this point we have pretty much... I mean, there's still the omen of mysterious hunter in the skies. But hopefully we can get a little bit of a clearer guidance from StarClan now that we do actually have the cats. Goodness gracious. We have gathered cats. We are a big group. There we go. It can't be harder than that. Goodness gracious. Apparently I need to collect all my... No! I ruined a snake! I'm sorry, Cinder. Here you go. Of course you would take the most big and bright and venomous snake in the camp. Yes, apparently I need to collect my words, because this is just not working. And hecking Dodon has fleas. Of course she does. But you guys, if you are enjoying this and want to see more things happen here and how the story unfolds in both this and a bunch of other adventures we have, I would love to see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.